Homeowner says the doors were completely unusable.
You know, one thing I can say about Phoenix, Arizona, they take care of their own and no one else. If you're not born here, you're out of luck. That's with everything and every business that operates in Phoenix. After all, you were invited here to be a victim, not a decent human being. And once your money's gone or you're frustrated about something, then it's time for you to leave. It was just the same principle as Phoenix coming as a carnival to Chicago, Detroit, Boston, or wherever, charging you a lot of money for toys and different things, trying to win different games, only to find out that you were suckered and duped in, and by the time you realize it, they're gone. The principle here, I'm still going to always be on learn and roll about them targeting snowbirds and people from other cities, saying go out, hit them, and we'll pay you. That's the message that I get from the commercial. For them to make so many commercials at such a great cost, business must be booming. Sandison Ford, with their promotions and giveaways, are only for the community. They saturate their community and take care of their own. After all, Arizona takes care of their own and no one else. News companies, just like Channel 3, is so crooked and so biased and never admit that they make a mistake about anything. Never redoing a story saying that we were wrong about this. Perfect people. Even godlike people that never make mistakes. Never say that they were wrong about a person or a news story. But shifting the blame on some snowbird or some black person. After all, lock up a black a day keeps the doctor away. It is really a shame. Systematically, snowbirds are put in jail, frustrated, told to go home, kicked in the ass, only to find out once they're home that they were tricked, bamboozled, hoodwinked. This is how this town livelihood comes about. Untalented people, people that don't have any coping skills at all. 3 or 4 generations of these people, and got so used to handouts, but they say they have to stop aggressive panhandling. People came in this town, wanted to recommend people for rehabs from other places. They said, no, you can't do that. If you're not from Phoenix, you can't recommend people to rehabs and get money for it. Not thinking of whoever they recommend to a rehab. 1 out of 10 people might stay clean for the rest of his life and be a pillar of the community. They have to make the money on it. But they have no problem asking for consultants from other places and charging them with plagiarism. They have no problem with asking someone else from another city to teach their kids and to get a free education, a second-rate education, mind you, and be trapped in this city when the education is no good anywhere else but Phoenix. They have no problem with that. They have no problem with Governor Ducey making a law and another law not to question it. They have no problem with Governor Ducey taking the $3 billion, paying off the state tax, and keep lowering the taxes. They have no problem with that. Part of a big criminal organization. Phoenix thinks like a heartbeat, in sync, thinking the same thing of how to rip you off as a tourist, as a snowbird, as a black person, as a decent human being, unsuspectedly comes to this town. Thank you.
Has the story tonight.